Let me show you something.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Fen.
I'm Akasha.
And together we are...
Fanasha.
Growing on you a little bit?
No,
Still hate it?
Not at all. I'm just trying to be a good sport.
Do you think the people hate it as well?
Yes.
Love that. Welcome back to the channel. What a couple of weeks that we've had. Started our channel, thought we'd do something a little bit fun, whatever. Hey babe, let's just have some fun, put, you know, some videos or whatever. Videos have done really well, the channel's done really well, but here's what I didn't know about YouTube. There's some mental fuckers on there.
Oh yeah, obviously. I knew that.
I mean, most people are great and are getting it and enjoying the show, but some people, babe, listen, I mean... we work full-time jobs, like we're working like 60 hours mental, like this is just a bit of fun or whatever, and there's people, because remember we tried to put the first episode and YouTube kept taking it down, plus the sound was terrible on it. I'm still working on the sound, by the way, but people were pissed. Where the fuck is episode 1? How can you go straight to episode 2? Fucking hell, chill out, mate.
I mean, I appreciate the passion, but...
I know that, you know, I was talking a little bit of shit about caravans as well. People are like, caravans are actually amazing. They're real more expensive. I was like, fuck it. Caravans are shit, first of all.
Oh. Well, just so you guys know, I don't read the comments because I don't like that negative energy. So if you are saying something nice about me... If you are saying something nice about me, thank you, but...
there was one lad that made me laugh, and he's like, hey, mate, you are definitely punching above your weight. About you. Do you know what that means?
Punching is like...
when you're punching above your weight. So you know how there's like different weight classes in boxing. We say punching above your weight.
Oh.
So I'm like,
well,
you know.
Whoever said that, thank you.
Anyway, it's time for episode 3. We're here. We made it. We got some time off. Let's get into episode 3, The Inbetweeners.
Okay.
How you liking it so far, babe?
I'm enjoying it.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember which episode this is, but hopefully I'll be able to like remember some. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's still brilliant. Should we do this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I like how you always bop to that song.
It just reminds me of being like young, and when it used to come on, I'd be like, yeah, brilliant. I was going to say cheers, but you haven't got a drink, have you?
I got my water.
This is it.
Hydrated.
So, I'm halfway through my first term at a new school.
Nice badge, Dickon.
And, well, it could have been worse.
I will get you.
I still have all my limbs.
Hey!
Just. I've met loads of new people.
Oh.
And best of all, no one's tried to fuck my mum yet.
She's fit. She is fit. Don't have a wank over my mum.
And unlike my old school, there were girls here. And if there's one thing I now know about girls, and let's face it, there is only one thing I now know about girls, it's the boys who drive are a whole lot more attractive than those who don't. As he was the oldest, our chances of getting a car to impress the ladies rested on Simon's shoulders.
Gently does it.
Oh, and his stupid, uncoordinated size 10 feet.
Careful.
Bit of context about driving in the UK. I know we talked about it in the first episode that nobody saw. But getting your driver's license in the UK is 100 times harder than getting it here. So it's a big deal. First of all, what's the driving age here?
So you get, I don't know if it's the same in every state, but at least where I grew up, you get your learner's permit at 15.
And what does learner's permit
So learner's
mean?
permit means that you have to take a test, and that's to drive in the car with like a guardian or an adult. And then
So you can't just pop to... You know.
And you need to do that for a year. So like that's how it was for me. So at 15 you get your learner's permit, you drive for a year under their supervision, and then 16 you take your driving test, and then...
So you can start driving legally at 14?
No, 15.
15, okay. Well, you can't, there's no like learner's permit, as far as I know in the UK, as far as I know, before people attacking me again, I'm pretty sure it's 17. It's just that's the age you can start driving, start taking tests, but the amount of driving lessons that you have to take is like a minimum. Then there's like a theory exam that takes forever that you've got to study for. Then there's like stages, if that makes sense.
Ours isn't
I
that
got my
intense.
license in the US in a day for $60, and the driving test was in a fucking car park. That's right, not even on the road.
My driving test in the middle of, because I grew up obviously in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
We drove around we weren't even in a like a parking place. We drove around the town. My town had one stoplight. I didn't have to parallel. I didn't have to anything. We literally just drove around.
She asked me to park the car in 4 cones, and the 4 cones were like 19 meters apart. I said, "Do you want me to park in there?" She's like, "Yes, please. That'd be awesome." I said, "Okay, put it in."
I still don't know how to parallel.
Congratulations, $60. That's what it took me. One day, I was in there about an hour waiting in the waiting room. The test, piece of piss test. If somebody gets hit by a car, what do? Give them a cigarette, listen to your iPod or call an ambulance, those kind of questions. Sorry, I'm making Americans sound stupid, aren't I? But the reason is because driving in America is a piece of piss.
Well, I just said, okay, this is actually really embarrassing.
Go on.
I've never parallel parked once. And we live in, and I've never once. Partially because I get out of the car and make you do it. But I'm just saying I've never had to in my entire life because there's always somewhere else to park. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I mean, that's so that's how it is in the UK. So back to this episode, the fact that he has actually a chance of maybe getting his driving license. Usually you fail the first 2 or 3 times unless you're really a good driver. But it's really hard. They make it difficult, and then even getting it, because I think I remember the episode now. Even getting a car is what you call it? Even getting a car is hard because here you guys just drive these massive cars and they're all cheap, and the petrol / gas is cheap.
I know what petrol means.
Over there it's extortionate to try and get insurance for somebody who's 17. I mean, basically you have to get a shit car first, like a piece of heap shit that even if it breaks down or gets smashed up, no one gives a fuck. So unless you're a gazillionaire, you always end up with a shitty car your first car. It's not like here, but it works with the ladies. Even if you have a shit car, it works with the ladies.
Oh, does it now?
I'm just not great at parallel
Back in the day.
Bollocks! Shut up!
Sorry, it's me nan. She wants to know if you want some help parking.
Steady on, boys. It's not easy for Simon. Okay, let's try again.
Oh, shit!
Okay, off we go. Simon, into first.
Shouldn't you leave a note?
No, we're driving off. Quickly now. Drive! Drive!
Drive. You know that's happened. I don't know how many times.
Of course. They don't want to deal with that.
Sometime.
Look, a car is like a mobile pulling machine. Forget about Carly. Forget about all the girls at this school. There's a whole world of pussy out there.
He's right, although he expressed it like a terrible misogynist.
Thank you.
Why don't you come to Thorpe Park? There's always loads of birds there.
Oh my god, yes. Thorpe Park.
I can get you free tickets.
Oh god, I do remember this episode now.
Mopping up sick.
Some sick.
How come you never mentioned you work at Thorpe Park before?
I used to work at Asda and you never asked about that.
Suppose your old man needs the money.
He doesn't, actually.
But paying for rent, boys,
Are
can't be
those
cheap now.
parks?
Boy, my dad's not bent.
What?
Sorry, I'm just asking. Are the parks that they're talking about, are those real parks in real life, or is
Yeah,
this just made up for
no,
the show?
they're real. So Thorpe Park, back in the day, again, it's been 10 years, maybe even over since I've been, you know how in Florida there's Disney, which we've kind of got Alton Towers, which is kind of more for the kids and it's a bit more magical.
Okay.
But then you know how Universal Studios is where the rides are,
right.
some crazy ass rides. So I remember Thorpe Park being, it's been over 10 years since I've been, was a bit of a shithole aesthetically, but they had some badass rides I remember back in the day. So so it's a real place.
Despite our excitement, we knew it would take a miracle for Simon to pass his test. But miracles often come in unlikely packages.
Hello, Simon. I'm Tracy, your examiner for today's test.
Hello.
Don't look so nervous. I'm not going to eat you. So, how are you feeling? Ready to be, examined?
I'm a bit nervous.
It's perfectly natural, sweetheart. We just need to loosen you up. Ease
Ew.
into it. Now, the first part of the test is a doddle. All you've got to do is sing out the registration plate of that blue car.
Okay, it's EOS 5 1 CUZ. Shit, it's a V, not a U, isn't it?
Well, technically, yes, but, you get a pass on that one for having such pretty eyes. Right, to the Batmobile, Robin.
Sorry?
Off you pop to your car. Nice.
This show would totally not be allowed today.
Oh my gosh, imagine that.
Oh, why don't you just let me help you with that? Simon, have you got a girlfriend?
Is this part of the test?
No, but I will fail you if you say yes. Right, just slip it into first and pull out of the
I was
centre
getting so
slowly.
confused for a second. I was like, wait.
Shit.
I was like, is the video flipped? And then I remembered,
Obviously, the
the
steering
other
was on
side of
the
the
other side.
road. I mean, I knew that, but you just don't. I'm just not used to seeing it.
The
you know
other
what I
thing
mean?
to mention about driving in the UK is it's all stick as well. It's all gears. So no one really learns on an automatic like here. You know, how,
Okay.
like all the cars here are automatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there. So to add to the pressure.
Yeah.
Stalled it.
False start. Just relax. Try again. Oh. Oh, you're shaking.
Oh, I've failed, haven't I?
Shush, shush, silly. No one's going to fail here.
Right, I'm not sure that's helping with the nerves, actually.
Simon, if you don't want my help, you've only to say. But trust me, I know how difficult this test can be.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I love? That even back then when things were a bit more like laid back as opposed to today, older woman sexually abusing a boy is found hilarious. The other way around, this would totally be creepy.
Right,
This
right,
would totally not
right,
be acceptable,
right.
even for a comedy show.
Right.
When it's the other way around, it's like, mate, you know, it happens. Never.
Right.
Which is
pretty
it's
fucked,
just the way
actually.
it is.
But it is
it's
pretty
just
fucked.
the way it is. Can't drive for shit.
I passed! I passed!
That is such an
First
exciting time, though.
So you owe me that, you
Especially
little
over
shit.
there.
I didn't shake on
A
it.
bet's a bet. Unlucky.
Oh, well done, Simon. We knew you'd pass. Your dad's just bringing round your new car.
Oh, God, Mum, this is brilliant.
That is not fair.
It's gonna be
You're
a
not allowed
piece
to
of
touch
shit.
it.
Well, we're very proud
Wait
of
for
you.
it.
It's a Fiat or something, but he says it is second-hand.
God, Mum, that doesn't matter. This is so...
No.
This is real, by the way.
That
This
is
is how
the
most first cars
gayest
are.
car I've ever seen.
Oh, no. Dad, really? Really?
It might not look much. It's a great little runner, and you won't be able to get up enough speed in it to kill yourself.
I don't want it.
Come on, it's a special edition. A Hawaii. I bet your mates at school will think it's cool.
I can't go to school in it.
Well, if I was a girl, I'd think whoever drove this was pretty trendy.
Are you trying to wind me up? Why are you
Always.
saying these things?
Well, I think you should just be a bit more grateful, to be honest.
Oh, Christ, it's got a tape deck.
That's good.
No, it's not. You can't even buy tapes anymore.
Oh, you're being melodramatic again. Now, why don't you go and show Will? I bet he'll be jealous.
Yeah, he'll be really jealous of how yellow it is.
And be careful. That's the most valuable present you'll ever get.
Fucking hope not.
I heard that.
So we had a car. It was a shit car, but it was still a car. All we needed now was some girls.
Oi, oi, up ahead. A car full of muff. Pull alongside
Of muff?
I can't, I'm not turning left.
Is that another name for a vagina?
Another slang word.
I kind of like muff.
I'm trying to think where it comes from. It's obviously not muffin.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's
I
like
don't
muff.
know. Muff. I think it's just another one like you know like vag or like you know what I mean or minge. I think it's just a made up. But it's good though.
I need to start keeping a tally of all
Oh,
the
no.
words for vag.
Just beep 'em.
No.
Don't be such a pussy.
Oi, no, get off!
All right. Hello, lovelies. Follow them.
Right, I suppose.
He's such a creep.
Oh, you dickheads! They're getting away!
Jesus, you make it sound like we're about to attack them.
I can't believe you lost the muff wagon.
What are we going to do
Muff
anyway?
wagon.
Follow them until they're forced to drive to a police station?
They love it, you two. It's called flirting.
Yeah, a terrifying and unsolicited form of flirting.
And if you didn't drive like such an old woman, we might actually catch up with them.
I'm not going to risk our necks for some random girl.
Yeah, well, I'd give a left bollock for them. So get a fucking move on.
Actually, I think that's that.
Bollock, you know that
Yes.
testicle.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
up with them. Do a left. What are you doing? Pull out.
No,
There's a space, you can go now.
no, it's not safe.
Are you winding me up? Look, go now.
Thought Park's gonna be closing soon, Si.
Look, fuck off, all right? I've just passed my test and I'm not going to crash because you twats can't
Losing
wait
it.
2 minutes.
Just fucking go.
But there's a gap, quickly. All right, for fuck's sake.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit.
Now what you've made me
Bright
do.
yellow car in the
Oh,
middle.
God.
Why are they going so fucking slowly?
Yeah,
I mean, it's almost if they don't want to see their dearly departed fly out the back onto the A320.
Oh, God.
Bright yellow card right in
It
the
wasn't a
middle.
great start to our first road trip. And knowing our luck, they'd be
Fucking
burying them at
hell.
Thorpe Park.
Park it! Quickly, you dickheads! Fuck off! I'm not waiting any longer.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Oh dear. Your dad's not going to be pleased, is he?
God, look what you've done. Christ, I only had it a day.
Oh, you're in the shit. Where are you going?
My dad's going to go mental. I've got to get this fixed.
But the roller coasters.
I don't care. I have to get this fixed.
But Simon, we've come so far.
Neil's sister's boyfriend is a mechanic. He'll fix it.
Is he?
Well, there you go then. We'll go and find Neil. His sister's boyfriend will fix the car, and your dad will be none the wiser. And as we've travelled all this way, we might as well enjoy the rides.
But my car.
Simon, look at me. Look at me. I guarantee the Nemesis Inferno will cheer you up.
Or think about them little lovelies. They're in there with their tits and that.
Come on. Let's go and find Neil for you.
Can't we just phone him?
He's at work, Si. He can't take personal calls. We're going to have to go in there if we want to talk to him.
But what about my car door? What if someone nicks it?
We'll take it with us.
We've totally been there as teenagers, you know, like when you're trying to like convince your friend, like, oh, honestly, it's gonna be when you just want to get what you want to get, which
Right.
is they want roller coasters and tits.
Right.
So they're just telling him anything, and he's going, really? Like, it's what I love about the show. It's resonating because I can remember being in these situations, just be like, dude, it's fine. We'll have a party at Dad's house. They won't get back till Tuesday. We'll repaint the house. It'll be fine. Really? Yeah, it'll be fine. Like,
I've actually heard a few of your stories like
yeah,
that.
that's what I mean. Just
Baby changing and disabled access for limited rides.
Right. Not really what I asked, though.
We don't have anywhere to store car doors.
Turns out they don't have anywhere to store car doors.
Knew it.
Just
Fine,
carrying
we'll
it
take
around the
someone's
park.
carrying it then.
I'm not carrying it.
Fuck not carrying it. You're paying for it as well, mate.
Me? Why?
Because you ripped it off.
You reversed.
Yeah, but you're the one who ripped it off.
Hey, let's not argue. Let's just get in there. Have some fun.
Face it, if you could park properly, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, well, I'm the only one who can drive, so you can fuck off.
I could drive. I took an army driving course when I was 10.
Bollocks! You still wet the bed when you were 10.
Yeah, I wet your mum's bed with my spunk.
When we got into the park, I realised it had been worth ruining a dignified man's funeral for. It was amazing. We may have lost the tits, but the roller coaster was still in our sights. First up, we had to find Neil, if only to stop Simon bitching about his car.
see what I mean? Aesthetically, it's not
Yes,
great.
you are.
The
Yeah.
rides
Good
are
luck with
pretty
that.
badass.
Let's just find Neil.
What's that?
Are you all right, Mr. Monkey?
Does he need help?
He's gone mental.
Poor fucker.
Wasp!
Wasp! Wasp! In my costume!
Aww.
Oh, God, that hurts.
car
Stupid
door.
bloody wasps.
Neil, I need to speak to you about your sister's boyfriend.
Jesus, Neil!
Christ, you're naked under there! I really don't think it's a good idea to be naked if you're working with kids.
But Mr. Monkey isn't naked. He's got a waistcoat and a hat.
No, not Mr. Monkey, Neil. You.
But I'm in the suit.
Yes, naked.
Look, I'm in agony here. Put some of that cream on my stings.
God, all right then.
The worst ones are on my back and arse.
Fuck that! Look, you lot can stay here and fingernails ass if you wanna, but I'm off to find the
You can
clunge.
stay in fingernails
Neil,
ass.
seriously, can you put it away so we can talk? Put some clothes on.
All right, all right. Oh, not again.
What?
They're always doing this round here. They're bonkers. They've nicked my clothes.
Where would they have put them?
I don't know. Last time this happened, they burnt them.
Burnt them? Please hurry up. We can't go on the roller coaster if you're naked.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get something out of the lost property bin. There's always stuff in there.
With the stench from Neil's arse still hot in my nostrils, we headed for Nemesis. Though technically dressed, the clothes Neil had picked from lost property made him look surprisingly like a Brazilian male prostitute.
God, I've just seen the clunge head towards Nemesis.
Oh, sounds like they're thrill seekers too.
Oh, I hope
He's
they're cock
relentless.
seekers too.
Brilliant.
Neil, I seriously need to speak to you about my car.
What?
Your sister's boyfriend works in a garage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he works in a garage.
Would he be working tonight?
Probably. He works most evenings.
Brilliant. Perfect. That's sorted. The park's about to close, so we'll go on Nemesis now, and then we can deal with your car later. But we'll go on the Nemesis now.
I suppose so.
something I just remembered right now. I saw an interview with these boys one time, and they talk about this episode. Obviously, this was season 1, way before the show was even known. So they actually had to go to Thorpe Park and like shoot this with him carrying the fucking doll and him in the hot
his
pants.
panties.
Like they said people were just looking, going, "What in the fuck?"
Right.
Which I think is just hilarious.
That is
If it
hilarious.
was season 2 or 3, they would have been fine. Everyone knows who they are. But
Right.
season 1, no one has a clue who they are.
Oh, yes! You know this is one of the only 2 versions of this roller coaster outside of the US. And I promise, although it's taken a little bit longer...
Half a fucking hour longer.
To queue for the front, it will be worth it. Unencumbered thrills. And we can come back all year, thanks to Neil.
Come on, we're up. Room for one more at the front?
Sorry?
One more at the front.
How can there possibly be room for only one more at the front?
Well, there's 3 people on the front, so there's a spare seat there.
Yeah, let's just rewind a bit, shall we? Why are there now 3 people at the front?
Sir, if you could just get...
They've pushed in! We've spent over an hour queuing specifically for the front, and they've pushed in!
Sir.
Get them off! Get them off and make them
He's
move!
having a meltdown.
Fucking pushing in!
Well, it doesn't matter. We'll sit at the back. Sir, if you
Are
could...
they so dumb they think it's okay to push in? Make them move!
He's lost it.
Shut up, you plum, and get on the ride.
Sir, it's the last ride of the day. Please get on. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter. Just get on.
Fine! Fucking fine! I'll just get on! I'll just get on and sit at the front next to these inconsiderate arseholes!
I just remembered that
I'm the
was
worst human being in the world.
Oh! Look at his face!
He can't even enjoy it.
He's
so excited. Oh my god.
He would have to film it like that. Fair play to him. I love that. They're having a blast in the back.
When I look back on my life, I'm pretty sure that ride will be a low point. But with a bit of luck, the others wouldn't find out who I'd insulted.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's still in his
In the hot
underwear.
pants.
This is the best. You're going to hell. Please don't.
So I'd finally got to ride the
God.
Nemesis, which wasn't as much fun as I'd hoped. It would be a long journey home, made longer by Simon carrying the door and my heavy sense of shame.
Well, it can't be too hard to find. It's the colour of
got
my
the
name's
card
piss.
Why are you watching your nan piss?
Oh, Christ. What am I going to say to my parents? Will the door go back on?
Stop shitting yourself. Right, Neil said his sister's boyfriend will be able to fix it.
Oh, he won't be able to fix that.
What? You said he'd be able to fix it, no problem. You said he worked in a garage.
He does. BP garage. He mucks about with cars, but he won't be able to...
So a bit of context. Remember the other day I said to you, garage, you went, what the fuck are you talking about? We call a garage. What do you guys call where you go fix cars? Like, your car breaks down, you need to take it to the
shop, I guess.
I don't know. That's a good
I mean, at
question.
garage, but I've never heard someone say like I need to take my car to the garage. Oh, well, maybe I have.
I don't know. Workshop, maybe?
No, it's not workshop.
I don't know, but we call, you know, the gas station, the little stores that have like all the, like, whatever,
Yeah.
cigarettes or whatever, we call that a garage, as well as a garage that you have in your house, that's attached to your house.
A garage.
A garage. A bloody garage. All right, love. So that's what he meant when he kept saying, oh, your sister's boyfriend lives in a garage, works in a garage. He's thinking garage, like, you know, fix, because we call a garage where you can fix a car.
Right.
But we also use
Maybe
the word
we do
garage.
say that, honestly. I just don't use that term. But...
So just so you get the joke, turns out the sister's boyfriend works in a fucking selling cigarettes and fucking Pepsi behind the counter.
Okay.
To fix that in a million years. The doors come off.
Oh, this is a disaster. My dad's going to go mad.
It'll be fine. We'll find someone else to fix it. I know a bloke who builds Formula 1 cars. He owes me a favour.
I don't think your make-believe friend will fix this. Look, we'll find a proper mechanic on the way back. It can't be too hard. As long as it's fixed good as new and my parents don't know, that's all I care about. Oh, look, here it is. Car part D.
Oh.
Dear. What the fuck has happened?
Everything goes to shit.
Holy shit, what's happened? At least they left the tape deck. I don't believe this. Oh, there's no explaining this to my dad. I mean, who and why?
You know that means fuck off,
Yes.
right? Okay.
That makes sense.
Fuckers. Let's get them.
Jay, I'm not going to chase after and then fight the Happy Foundation bunch.
How are we getting home then?
It's true. Girls do like cars. They just don't like shitty little yellow cars that ruin funerals and don't have all the doors they were made with. Girls are also less keen on boys who wear Speedos, borderline sex pests, and people who insult the disabled.
Inconsiderate arseholes!
But it's not all bad. What we learned today is there isn't a car on the planet that can make us cool, whatever state it was in.
Dad, what you need to know is it wasn't my fault.
Classic.
Well, I'm sorry, but it wasn't my fault.
So good.
Brilliant, brilliant. Enjoyed that?
Yes.
It's good, isn't it?
It is good.
Classic show, man. So good. I just the car door the entire fucking episode carrying this fucking thing. Oh man, I actually saw that the line. I'm not even gonna the inconsiderate assholes line. I actually remembered when it was like, oh, I'm pretty sure something really fucked up's about to happen. I was like, oh no,
Yeah,
she's
that's
gonna
awful.
get
Awful.
brilliant. Anyway, hope you enjoyed hanging out with us, guys. We're going to continue, obviously, with Inbetweeners. I'm going to try and re-upload the first episode. I'm going to warn you, the sound's terrible. Because, you know, first time, but...
It's a learning curve. We're learning.
It is a learning curve. I'm also a moron with all this technological stuff. Yeah,
it's
man.
not even like that you're a moron. You don't, you know. You just try to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
Without reading directions.
Anyway. Thanks for joining us. Anything else on your side, babe?
Nope.
We'll see you next time. Bye.